eyewitness.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shayna, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in North Carolina, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association and the North Carolina Athletic Directors Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
We don't want you on our team.
You're not the right fit for this job.
You're too slow and fast.
Don't you care how you look?
Weight bias hurts. Go to stopweightbias.com. A public service message from Obesity Action Coalition.
16 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning. Just getting our call-around report started this morning with our trip to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. No, we're not in any trouble. We're just going to get the report from over there. With us this morning is Deputy Greenway. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing wonderful. Hope you're having a good weekend so far.
So far, so good.
Hope it stays that way. Maybe people just quit breaking the law. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, I guess, but then I wouldn't have a job no more.
Well, yeah, okay. What do you have for us this morning, Deputy?
All right, so we've had 129 calls in the last 24 hours. Made 16 arrests. There's currently 148 in the jail. I'm going to read off our arrest reports first. There's quite a few of them. Jimmy Todd Paget was arrested for injury to real property. Delmas Crossan was arrested for misdemeanor breaking and entering. Chad Powell was arrested for communicating threats. Amy Hall arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. Brandon Mitchell arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. Thomas Conley was arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor, and Tremaine Phillips was arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor, and Jonathan Pritchard, Christopher Robertson, both of them was arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor, and Charles Redmond was arrested for assault on female. Susan Huntley reported an incident of trespassing, and then Rita Harris of Gaffney, South Carolina, reported an incident of motor vehicle theft. It looks like it's a white 2008 Ford Ranger two-door pickup. So if you happen to see that, just give us a call. Or I don't think it has any distinguishing mark. It says it's missing the Ford emblem on the grill and has a little bit of damage on the front right of the truck. So if you happen to see that, give us a call, and that's all I got for you.
Deputy Greenway, do you have a report on the Andrew Franklin Hodge that is wanted for the murder this past earlier in the week?
So right now, I know that they're, of course, he's on the run, and they're taking measures to track him down and have him arrested. And I know there's some suspicions that he's out of state right now, but I mean you never know. But I know that they've got some state and federal agencies involved in his apprehension.
That's good. All right, Deputy Greenway, appreciate the information. You have a great weekend and be safe, and we'll talk to you again next time.
Absolutely, you too.
Thanks a lot. Deputy Greenway with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Like I was talking to him July 27th. Deputies with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office responded to 150 Candy Turf in Forest City in reference to a shooting that occurred. When deputies arrived, they found Thomas Leibel, age 33, deceased from a gunshot wound. Detectives with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office responded and started an investigation. After further investigation and consulting with the Rutherford County District Attorney's Office, warrants were issued on Andrew Franklin Hodge for shooting into an occupied dwelling and murder. Like Deputy Greenway said, he is still missing. Rutherford County Sheriff's Office is asking anyone with information on the whereabouts of Mr. Hodge to contact the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office at 286-2911. Pass that along, and let's get him off the street. How's that? Continue with our call around report. Check in with 911 Communications. We'll do that next.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
We're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
7:21 on this Saturday morning, July the 31st, last day of July. We're heading into a new month, August coming up. Can't believe it. Going next to 911 Communications with us is Amanda. Amanda, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing wonderful. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
Well, in the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Center has processed 479 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 50 for the emergency medical services, 35 for rescue, 129 calls for the Sheriff's Office, 98 for Forest City, 4 for Lake Lure, 40 for Rutherford, and 48 for Spindale. Cliffside Fire Department had a motor vehicle crash, Spindale had a motor vehicle crash, and Sandy Mush had an investigation, and that is all.
Amanda, thanks for that report, and have a great weekend. We'll talk to you another time.
You too.
Thanks.
All right,
bye-bye. Amanda with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, letting us know what's happening in and around the world of communications, fire, emergency, all that. Atlanta Braves baseball coming up this afternoon, I should say this evening, 6:05 airtime, 7:10 first pitch for that game. That'll be game 2 of the series versus the Milwaukee Brewers. They played the Brewers last night, came up on the short end of that stick by a score of 9-5. So let's get the Braves back on the winning side of things. Let's see if we can cheer them on to victory this evening at 6:05. Game 3 of that series will be tomorrow. It's an afternoon game, 12:05 airtime, 1:10 first pitch. All that right here on WCAB, and that's coming to you courtesy of the Atlanta Braves Radio Network and WCAB. We'll continue with our call-around report, check in with the Fairfield Fire Department Fire District and Gary Wilson after this.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
23 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, waking up to a little bit different of a morning this morning, wasn't it? Wasn't as doggone hot as it was yesterday. Gary, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Yesterday was something else. It was about like 82 degrees, and felt like you cut it with a knife yesterday morning.
Woke up at about 5:30. Went out for breakfast about 6:15, and it was 81 degrees according to the thermometer in my vehicle, and it felt like it was thick. That air was thick. It was hot.
It did. I don't think I've ever seen it 81, 82 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning. But This morning a little bit different, about 69 degrees out there, a little less humidity. We're going to still get warm today, but a little more tolerable, I think, with the humidity. Then next week sounds like a whole lot better. There's some pretty nice temperatures moving in next week, sounds like. Get some rain and keep things wet down, we'll be in good shape. And we've had no fire calls the last 24 hours, and I don't think Bells Creek had anything either. So it's been pretty quiet for both those up here. Yeah, one announcement today, they'll be having their fish fry and all the trimmings or sandwiches or whatever you prefer out at the Mullen Bible Camp, and it starts at 11 a.m. and they'll sell food until they run out. So go early and get you a good plate and enjoy a good meal. And I believe I've got it all covered up here this morning.
Sounds like a plan to go get something to eat this morning. Sounds like a pretty good idea.
I believe I'll go out there and join them myself.
All right, Gary, have a good morning. We'll talk to you again on Monday.
All right, you too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Gary Wilson with that report from the Fairfield Fire District. Let us know what's happening in and around the upper part of the county, around Lake Lure, Fairfield Fire District, and all that this morning. Don't forget, coming up just a little over a month away, we got high school football Friday night. That's right. Be right back on the radio here live at WCAB. I believe our first game, let's look over here at the calendar. First game will be August the 20th. That'll be West Henderson at East Rutherford. Of course, countdown for kickoff of that, 7 o'clock. Play-by-play broadcast will begin at 7:30. And yes, for all those that have inquired, wanting to know, Mr. Friday Night himself, Jay Coombs, will be back in the broadcast chair, bringing you all the action from high school football Friday night, along with Cliff Palmieri, bringing you all the great action. I know a lot of you have been asking, well, you thought Jay retired. Well, he did retire, kind of. He retired from the Isothermal Community College. He is enjoying retirement, as he said, and he told me one time it felt good not to have an alarm clock wake him up anymore. So, Jay, enjoy your retirement. Appreciate you doing football Friday night. Wouldn't be the same without Mr. Friday Night himself. We'll catch up with him later on in the month of August, get him geared up, get us geared up for a high school football Friday night, and that will kick off about 3 weeks from right now. So, yeah, there we are. Already high school football Friday night. We'll continue with our call-around report this morning. Check in with the Sunshine Bostic, Cherry Mountain Fire District, and Sue Price.
Another season has come and gone, and you're still looking at that same sad-looking sofa or recliner. Well, now's the time to change the inside of your home to look as pretty as the spring and summer colors outside. And the perfect place to start is the Recliner Center. Right now at the Recliner Center, everything is 20% off. That's 20% off sofas, recliners, sofa recliners. If someone you love is having trouble standing, the Recliner Center has all lift chairs on sale for 10% off. All lift chairs, 10% off. Now, some of these chairs can take you from a standing position, then safely back down to a sitting position with no effort on your part whatsoever. Angela is cleaning out merchandise to make room for more. So now's your chance to redecorate your home and take advantage of the great savings at the Recliner Center. All lift chairs, 10% off. Everything else is 20% off. Angela is seeing folks by appointment only, so call 828-395-3562. Call her today. The Recliner Center. They're on Coopers Gap Road in Rutherfordton.
7:28 on this Saturday morning. It's going to find us over in the Bostic Sunshine Fire District. I'm a little partial to that part of the world because that's where I live. Sue Price, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Hope you are.
I'm doing good. It kind of makes a little partial when you're from the fire district, so
yeah.
That's probably my favorite part of the county.
Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department, so I reckon they've been quiet. That's a good thing. And I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries on my calendars, so. But we have been babies having one. We have a real good day. And have one announcement. This is a benefit for Emily Bailey. It's going to be August the 14th from 12 to 4 p.m. at the Golden Valley Community Clubhouse. and that's 127 Jonestown Road in Bostic. There'll be a 50-50 raffle, a silent auction, hot dog plates for sale, and a bake sale. And there's more information on Facebook page benefit for Emily Bailey. Emily is 11 years old, and she's had several surgeries for brain cancer. She's currently at the Children's Hospital in Winston-Salem, so this is to help pay for medical expenses and whatever the family might need. So keep Emily in your prayers and come on out for the benefit if you can. And so far, that's the only announcement I have. It's just a quiet and calm move this way. We're looking for a good hot day.
That's right. Stay inside, stay cool, and if you got any neighbors, elderly neighbors, please check on them. Make sure your animals outside have plenty of water, access to some shade, and yeah. I heard something the other day.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. That's right. All right, Sue. Appreciate it, and have a good weekend.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sue Price with the report from the Bostic Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. I heard something the other day that was kind of interesting, and they always said to make sure your dogs have access to grass. And I was like, what? That don't make sense. But a lot of dogs, like if you have a concrete slab poured for your dog, or if they like laying in the driveway or something like that, in the hot heat of the sun, that stuff kind of holds heat, and the paws on the bottom of the dog's feet, they can get burnt doing that. So that's a great idea. I've got my little fenced-in area where Lord Budrick resides. That's my dog, Buddy, out in the backyard. He's got him a lot of grassy area, got him a little platform up off the ground that I built for him, got him a nice igloo dog house, and he's got shade, and he's got he's got it made is what he's got. But yeah, just make sure if your animals like if you have a concrete slab poured, make sure they can get access to some grass, and don't want to burn their paws up, and just make sure they keep plenty of good cool water. And if he's anything like my dog, take him a cup of ice. He loves to chomp on some ice. So let's see if we'll get through this heat, get on the cooler days, and straight ahead. Speaking of straight ahead, we're going up to Shingle Hollow. Tina White, she is straight ahead right after this.
Enjoying music, hanging out with friends, church picnics, fishing, and playing in the creeks and streams of our beautiful mountains. This is summer in Western North Carolina. Getting vaccinated brings us one step closer to enjoying all of that and more. In fact, it's our best shot at getting back to normal. Let's give it a shot, WNC, and bring back summer together. Get vaccinated today. Visit myspot.nc.gov to find your best shot. That's myspot.nc.gov.
Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is a variety store. Here's why I say that. Cedar shavings, 5.0 cubic feet, $7.99 per bag. They have Pontiac red potatoes, candy baked potatoes, $18 for a 50-pound. River Run dog food, specially priced. Plenty of horse quality hay. Refill propane, $10.99 for a 20-pound tank. Wrangler Sweet Feed, $8.69 for the 50-pound bag. Cardinal tissue and paper towels, 6-pack, $4.49. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is the largest farm supply store, and you should come and see how much you can save. 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherford.
If you came across a child struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them?
By their clothes,
their age, the way they speak.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
7:33 on this Saturday morning. It finds us up in the Shingle Hollow Fire District, and Tina White does sound like she's mobile this morning. Tina, good morning. How are you?
I am mobile this morning, out trying to beat the heat. Well, it is beautiful in Shingle Hollow this morning, 69 degrees. And were no calls to the fire departments, and there's no birthdays, and Bible school ended up at Piney Knob last night, and Bible school starts tomorrow, and revival at Pilgrim Way Baptist Church, 7 p.m. They're having both revival and Bible school at the same time, and they'll have special singing each night. So we still have stuff going on.
Still plenty to do in and around the county, so get out and take advantage of it.
is beautiful out here right now, but it was 69, so much better than yesterday. Yesterday morning, I felt like I just opened the door to the bakery. Been in the kitchen. Whew.
That is right.
I thought, what's going on?
80. It was. I know Gary Wilson said it was. When I got out and went to go get breakfast, that was about 6:15 yesterday morning. The temperature in my Escalade was 81 degrees, and I was like, that's got to be wrong. But it was absolutely like baking out there for that early in the morning.
Yeah, it was 79, and this was at 6:30 yesterday morning, maybe just a little bit before then. And it was 79 degrees because I just thought something was wrong. It was so different.
Yeah.
But this morning it's back to a better temperature, and hopefully we're going to get out and maybe plant some salad patch, is what we call it.
A salad patch. Now,
yeah.
is that for the deer or is that for you?
That's for us.
Okay.
We love the greens, the turnips, and the curly mustard and stuff like that, especially when we harvest it in the fall and then put freezer packs. We cook it.
I like a good salad, but I mean, I start off really good on salad. I add the the lettuce, the tomatoes, and then the onions. But by the time I pack it full of meat and cheese and coat it in ranch dressing, it's not much of a salad anymore.
Oh, you have to taste the real. I mean, there's nothing like fresh, to me, there's nothing like fresh grown stuff that that you have just picked from the garden, that you have part of producing, I guess, is a better word. But to me, it just tastes so good. You don't have to add the ranch dressing. You don't have to add the meat and the cheese. Just wash it and cut it up. But I could just pick something out of the garden, wash it off with the water hose, and eat it.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with me. I'm a fat boy, and I like meat, so,
Well, I'm a fluffy girl, and I like to eat, and I do like meat, but I also love my vegetables.
They call humans carnivores for a reason. That's because I like cow and pig and all that stuff. It's not good for you.
Oh, since you said that, I have to share this. So down at South Mountain Christian Camp, there is a lodge that just has like 7 to 9 year old boys, and they were eating breakfast or lunch one day last week, and they were saying that they were cannibals, and they were meaning to say carnivores, but they kept saying, "Well, we're cannibals, we're cannibals." And I'm thinking, and then one little girl from the table at the other side said, "You eat humans?"
What? Hold on here.
Oh, they're so funny to watch. I have had the best summer watching these campers, and just how when they first start coming in on Monday, they're kind of quiet and shy, and by Wednesday evening, they're wide open, singing and praising and worshiping, and I love it. I love to watch.
It's always interesting to see the kids change from day to day at camp, and then
it is.
Monday they don't want to be there, and then Saturday they don't want to leave.
Right. And this past week on Sunday evening, they come in at between 3 and 4 on Sundays. So this little fella came in, and he came to the medicine table, and I wasn't prepared right then for him. I wanted him to come with his cabin, and he stuck his tongue out at me and made this horrible face, and I thought, well, he just have to go sit down. But now yesterday, before leaving, and the week he's just gotten better and better, but yesterday he tickled me because he came up and hugged me and said, "I'm not ready to leave. Thank you for giving me my medicine," or he got it Medicino.
Medicino.
I just love them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Tina, have a great Saturday, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.
Okay, everybody stay safe out there and stay cool. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye-bye. Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. We'll check in with Union Mills' Brenda Kelly after this.
There is a lot of misleading information about Medicaid eligibility. The Arledge Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing home, Medicaid will take your home. That's not true. Another one is, if you transfer assets, you have to wait 60 months to qualify. Again, not true. And this big one, if you're already in a nursing home, it's too late to protect your assets. Not true, not true, not true. Call attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin, or Martin Gerard at the Arledge Law Firm and get free consultation and learn the truth. It's more likely than you think that you may qualify for nursing home care and not lose everything you own. It's worth a call to Arledge Law Firm at 287-3338, located on East Court Street in Rutherfordton.
20 minutes for the hour of 8 o'clock, 7:40 up in Union Mills as we are. Brenda Kelly, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How about yourself on this super Saturday morning?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. Went to the doctor yesterday. Put me on a different pill. My knee problem been giving me. My knees have been giving me problems for several years now. I guess too much football back in the day, too much paintball, too many demolition derbies, too much wrestling. So what she gave me wasn't working, and she tried me on something last night, and I can tell it feels a little better this morning.
Well, good.
On top of that, got to brag on myself. I'm down another 10 pounds. So for 2 months, that makes me down 27 pounds. So I think I'm doing pretty good.
Well, I've lost 11 in about a month.
There you go. My blood pressure is still good. My cholesterol's good. My sugar's good. My whatever else is good. Triglycerides are good. And
that's good.
I'm just a big feller.
Well, I'm just a big woman.
That's right.
So, or as Tina said, fluffy.
Fluffy.
I
That's
like
right.
that.
Fluffy. I'm admitted. I'm a fat boy and I like food. That's just all there is to it.
I like food too, but I've been trying to lose some weight. But of course, I'm not on any medicines, and every time I go to the doctor so far, everything checks out good. So,
Yep.
But you never know. So I thought, well, I need to lose some of this weight. So I've lost about 11 pounds.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's I do notice I feel a little better. Got a little more energy. It seems like I can get around better. So hey, we'll just keep going.
There you go.
Then you have these senior moments, and I'm not quite a senior yet, but
I was going to say, you ain't no senior.
I walked out of the radio station yesterday, and I'm used to driving my Escalade, which is 4 doors. And I went out yesterday, put my computer, I always put it in the back, and I didn't have no back doors. And I thought, somebody has stole my back doors. Then I realized I was in my truck, and it ain't got but 2 doors, so.
There you go.
But I honestly thought there for a second, I thought somebody has stole my doors.
You'll be all right.
We'll get it.
Well, I've got 64 degrees on the front porch this morning. I don't have any birthdays or any anniversaries in ways of announcement. We got Vacation Bible School today. Starts at 9 o'clock. This is at the Far City Church of the Nazarene, and it'll end at 2. And then today at Corinth Baptist Church, starting at 9:30 and going to 3 p.m. is Vacation Bible School, ages 3 through the 6th grade, and this will be at 767 Pinehurst Road, Ellenburg. Today at 11 o'clock, we're going to have a memorial service for Johnny Bolton, and this will be at the First Baptist Church on Main Street in Rutherford. Then Friday, August the 6th, Carly Airwood Band, 7 p.m., Union Mills Learning Center. Saturday, August the 7th, ASI Alumni Reunion starts at 10 a.m., annual meeting at 3 p.m. Sunday, August the 8th, ASI luncheon available for the cost of the meal. Reverend Johnny Cope will lead service. All alumni events will be held at the Union Mills Learning Center. And so far, I think that's all I got going on.
All righty. Sounds like a good time coming up.
Oh, yeah.
All righty, Brenda. We appreciate the report. We'll talk to you again next week.
Okay, have a good one. Catch you later.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. We're going to move down to Ellenboro, check in with our final reporter this morning, last but certainly not least, Luther Sweet Thing Gillikin, coming up in just a few moments.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Partly cloudy skies outside, 70 degrees. Going to find us down in Ellenboro. Luther Gillikin, good morning. How are you, sir?
Doing great. It's cloudy down here, too, but we're here and watching the sun come up.
That's right.
Having a good time. Coffee's good. Biscuits are good. It's just a good time down here. But it's quiet, nothing going on. Everything's just moving slow this morning. The fire department, they're pretty quiet. They only had one call, had one medical call yesterday. Other than that, they're quiet this morning. Just nothing going on down here. It doesn't matter much. So you have a great day up there, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care now.
Thanks. Luther Gillikin wrapping up our call-around report for this Saturday morning, our trip to Ellenboro there. So about 5 minutes from right now, we're going to be doing birthdays and anniversaries. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today or tomorrow, give me a call now at 287-3356, and we'll have a party in your honor coming up in just a few moments. Birthdays and anniversaries, 287-3356.